It was wrong for U.S. President Donald Trump to retweet videos posted by far-right group Britain First, Downing Street has said. Mr. Trump shared 3 posts by the group's deputy leader, including unverified footage purporting to show Muslims committing crimes. Theresa May's spokesman said Britain First used hateful narratives which peddle lies and stoke tensions. Labour's Jeremy Corbyn called the retweets abhorrent and dangerous. Britain First was founded in 2011 by former members of the far-right British National Party, BNP. The group has grabbed attention on social media with controversial posts about what it deems the Islamification of the UK. It has previously put up members to run in European elections and by-elections on anti-immigration and anti-abortion policies, but has yet to secure any seats. The first tweet, from Deputy Leader Jada Franson, claims to show a Muslim migrant attacking a man on crutches. This was followed by 2 more videos of people Ms. Franson claims to be Muslim. Mr. Trump's retweets prompted a wave of criticism from British politicians and from groups representing UK Muslims. Mr. Corbyn tweeted, "I hope our government will condemn far-right retweets by Donald Trump. They are abhorrent, dangerous, and a threat to our society." Speaking during Prime Minister's questions, Labour MP David Lemmy accused Mr. Trump of promoting a fascist, racist, extremist hate group. Fellow Labour MP Stephen Dowdy said the videos were highly inflammatory, while his colleague Yvette Cooper, a former Home Secretary, said Mr. Trump had given Britain First a huge platform. Theresa May is currently on an overseas trip, but Mr. Dowdy and Ms. Cooper asked the Home Secretary or Foreign Secretary to make a statement on the government's behalf. Both declined, but later a Downing Street spokesman said, "British people overwhelmingly reject the prejudiced rhetoric of the far right, which is the antithesis of the values that this country represents, decency, tolerance, and respect." He added, "It is wrong for the president to have done this." Downing Street also made clear that the invitation to the US president to make a state visit to the UK still stood. Trump has legitimized the far right in his own country, now he's trying to do it in ours. Spreading hatred has consequences and the president should be ashamed of himself. End of Twitter post by @Mr. Brendan Cox. Brendan Cox, whose wife, British MP Jo Cox, was murdered by a right-wing extremist who shouted Britain First before committing the act, also condemned Mr. Trump. He told the BBC, "If you look at Trump, this isn't a mistake, this is a strategy. He consistently does this. He's retweeted people on the far right in the US, he's shared anti-Semitic memes in the past, and his whole campaign was based on calling Mexicans rapists and saying he'd ban Muslims from the country. I think we have to recognize now that this is a president who is a purveyor of hate." Mr. Cox said there was no chance of Mr. Trump now visiting the UK, saying his tweets were the final nail in the coffin. Writing for Mail Online, columnist and Good Morning Britain host Piers Morgan said the tweets were the worst thing Mr. Trump had done as president.